What's going on, YouTube? My name is Ffxiv and today's video I'm bringing you guys another Final Fantasy 14 Realm based video. Well, three things I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is the PS4 version of Realm Reborn, patch 2.1, which is up and coming. It's going to include a lot of nice things, and a nifty event that's to do with lightning from Final Fantasy 13. So the first thing I want to talk about is how the PS4 version of this game is going to work. For those who need some, clarification and or like an update, Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn is currently available only for the PC and PS3. PC being the obvious better choice, running at 1080p or better. The game has actually higher resolutions than 1080p, depending on the screen and rig you got. 60 frames per second, and it runs beautifully. It's a great game. If you play on PS3, the game maxes out on 720p, and it stretches beyond that. And then it maxes out 30 frames per second, and it really kind of fucking sucks, honestly. Like, my girl plays it, and I really can't see how anyone can play MMO seriously. For those who are unaware of how an MMO truly works, it's cool that you got the PS3 and it can run games like DC Universe and shit like that. When you're playing an MMO, you need a rig and you need a machine that runs smoothly to the point where you have a smooth experience. Because when you play MMOs, a faulty system can be what really makes or breaks your MMO experience. You need to see characters on the screen. There's nothing worse than having enemies or people pop on the screen, or loading issues, or jumping into a zone that takes like fucking 30 seconds to load up a simple zone. That gets annoying after a while. Now, granted, Final Fantasy 14 works well on PS3. It doesn't work what I would find ideal to play MMO, but it still works. So what Square Enix has stated that if you have the PS3 version of this game on your MogStation account, it's linked to your PSN ID, of course. You need it to be linked to your PSN ID. They've released an official statement that when you buy yourself a PS4, after the beta testing is done for the PS4, it's a couple months down the road after the PS4 is launched, when the Final Fantasy 14 and Realm Reborn is launched on PS4, you will get a free upgrade. And this is great. So basically, you buy the console, 14 comes out, you download it for free, and you just transfer your character. And that's fucking awesome. There's no hidden fees, nothing like that. You don't have to buy a copy of 14 of Realm Reborn on the PS4 to play your PS3 account. Now, this is causing some confusion. I'm here to clarify this. If you have an account, you can indeed play on the PC, PS3, or PS4. But you must have a copy for each machine. And some people are confused, like, well, wait a minute, if I have a PS4 and a PC, do I get a free upgrade? The answer is no. You don't get a free upgrade. You have to buy a PS4 copy and then link your PSN ID to it and then combine the fucking account on the MogStation. It's very confusing. But if you have a PS3 account and only a PS3 account, and when the PS4 version comes out and it's ready, and your Square Enix account's linked to your PSN ID, and I don't know how the process is going to work. Maybe some people might find a way to work around it. You get a free upgrade. Basically, they're telling you, we're going to upgrade you from this really shitty version to this really awesome version. The PS4 version of Final Fantasy 14 and Realm Reborn has been confirmed to run at 1080p and at PC max settings, 60 frames per second. So, you get to actually experience wonderful MMO gameplay on a console. Other MMOs coming to the PS4 games like Warframe and, of course, DC Online Universe. That game also runs like shit on PS3. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how well it runs on PS4. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, so this is what I've been actually missing. You guys are not really truly getting the MMO experience. MMO experience is supposed to be really smooth, not what it's actually playing on PS3 currently. It just sucks. It is what it is. That's 2.1 coming out. A lot of things to talk about. A lot of people are a lot of mixed bags about this. I have a person in my free company. His name is Towson, and we talked on Mumble. And I actually agree with him. There's too much being released come 2.1. You got the Mog King coming back. You got the Crystal Tower, which is gonna be fucking cool. Like, I love the concept of the Crystal Tower. What I really don't feel that Final Fantasy 14 and Realm Reborn has right now is an event that really utilizes such a large community. No matter how big your company is, they're doing a dungeon with 4 people or 8 people. And this makes it feel like people are being left out. And then people in the free company or link show feel like there's cliques being created within the communities they're part of because they can only do events with 4 to 8 people. Now with the Crystal Tower, which is one tier below Coil, we get to bring in 24 people in a fucking raid. Also confirm that they don't all need to be awesomely geared. Confirm that if half the people die, you can still win. So this is a great way. Crystal Tower is going to be a great way to get people who don't get a chance to actually do endgame in Final Fantasy 14 at the moment due to either lack of gear and or experience. This would be the game's first big raid. They get a chance for everyone in Free Company to finally get their feet wet. So, this is good news. Now, with this is coming all the 7 or more changes to Warrior. Like I said, extreme hard mode primals and housing. And some people like Towson was like, yo, this is too much shit coming in one update. And I actually agree. Like, why are they introducing extreme mode primals? They could introduce that like a year from now when like before the expansion comes out, release extreme mode primals, because people are already having trouble with the current primals. Not my free company, but a lot of other people. They have to, they're forced to buy fucking Titan Winds. So why are you going to introduce extreme mode primals when we're not even at that point where everyone is fucking owning Titan? You have to wait to the point where everyone in the server can own Titan like it's nothing to introduce something such as extreme mode primals. Housing's cool. Crystal Tower's great. More dungeons are great. And, changes to the jobs are great. I feel all the jobs aren't balanced. Warrior definitely needs to be, changed up a bit. But they're introducing extreme mode primals. Hey, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe extreme mode primals won't be as hard as, Square Enix is making them sound. Maybe they'll just be slightly harder than hard mode. Whatever. But once 2.1 drops, I'll be releasing several videos on every little thing I feel I deem important in 2.1. Especially the Wolves Den. Cannot fucking wait. So the last thing I'll talk about is this crazy event. Remember in Final Fantasy 11, on a monthly basis, we had all these really cutesy events such as Valentine's Day, the Halloween event, all these little events. And you would get kind of relatively useless cosmetic shit that you would put on your character while you're in town going AFK. You would stand in the middle of Otagon Whitegate with your fucking nation's little armor and shit, or a little Halloween hat. Really useless cosmetic shit that the community seems to fucking go wild for a day or two, just feel like they're part of the holiday in the virtual world. That's cool and all. So Square Enix, to celebrate the third installment of Final Fantasy 13, which is surprisingly very popular, we're going to have a Lightning Returns kind of event, which takes place twice. Now, this is an interesting event because, let me go to this website real quick. This is on an official website. It's an official link. Starting November 14th is the start of 4 chapters. And the 14th of this month, which is tomorrow, Chapter 1 called For the Winsome starts. And this is part 1 of a 4-piece quest that will enable you to get a bunch of weapons and armor that will help you resemble snow and lightning. These weapons are all level 13. The stats in them are pretty cool for level 13 items, but they're more or less just cosmetic. They're just cosmetic. You're not going to use these in the game. This is just, in a sense, to celebrate Final Fantasy 13. After the 14th event, after the November 14th event is done, the next event's the 16th, then the 18th, and then the 20th. If you do not get to play the 14th, 16th, or 18th, and only the 20th, you still have access to the prior events. Okay. Now, this is cool because you have an event. It's not just one day. It's over the course of a week. And if people, they miss out, they can still jump on these quests. And once these quests are done, the quest starts tomorrow and it ends, I believe, the 9th of December. Once this is done, it's getting turned off and it's coming back again to celebrate the release of the next Final Fantasy 13 game. So it's just basically just a week-long quest, or 2-3 week-long quest, where you get a bunch of level 13 items, help yourself look like lightning or snow, a bunch of, nifty cosmetic shit. That's pretty cool, I guess. So whenever I do like an event like this, I'll do a video for that also. For those new to my channel who subscribe to me for Final Fantasy 14 based videos, this is not the only thing I do. I do a lot of gaming. So outside of Final Fantasy 14 based videos, which I'll do whenever I feel that a video is necessary, you're going to see a lot of PS4 related news. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Like I said, come past 2.1, lots more videos. Lots of cool Final Fantasy 14 monthly events, more videos, lots of PS4 news. Thank you for watching this video, and catch you guys next video. Deuces.